I'm here live in the kitchen, a place I don't normally love to be, but we're not gonna cook right now. We're gonna solve a problem for those of you who maybe don't cook or just don't really eat well. Fun fact, 90% of Americans in the United States do not get their full daily allotment in vegetables and nutrition. So I share with you this example. Yesterday was Friday. What did I eat? I'm gonna be honest, it started well. I had a crumpet, which is basically like a British English muffin, and I had an egg on it. That's good, right? 4 o'clock was the downfall. I was running to see my mom in assisted living and then had to get to work. Wendy's, the Baconator. It's delicious, by the way. I didn't get the fries, but I did get the Baconator. It had like 3 patties, bacon, all the sauce, cheese. The bun was soft and lovely. It was great, but that and 10 M&Ms that I got to work are all I ate yesterday. And I mean, I'm not trying to make a joke. I really am just trying to be transparent because I feel like maybe you're like me. I have a mom who's 85, a daughter who's 7. It's hard times. It's a lot to juggle. I don't even know what to do with all this stuff. I certainly don't want to shop for it, because then this is what my fridge looks like if I do. I've already established I don't know what to do with it. It doesn't look like it's that tasty. It's gonna start to mold and degrade as soon as I get it home from the store. And broccoli, when it is not fresh and has had 1 or more days in your fridge, smells like, let's not talk about it. And then all of this, all of that in the fridge can be reduced down to this. No cooking, no shopping, no smelling when the broccoli goes bad. This is a week's worth of that. That nutrition, the broccoli, the vitamin D, the milk, the spinach, the chlorella, all of it, the stuff that your body is like, feed me, is right here. You take 4 of these gummies a day. Guess what? You know this. Call us if you love this brand. Your calls are always gobsmacking good. So here's what we're doing in this TSV, because we're kind of starting new year, new you early. You don't have to wait for the new year to feel like a new you. Small steps, baby steps, big difference. You're gonna get either a 30, 60, 90, or now brand new for the first time ever, 120-day supply of 8Greens Gummies. They taste so good. It's almost like candy. Your kids, if they're 4 and up, can eat them. Most of them who are not getting the broccolis and the chlorella and the kale and the stay away from me with those vegetables are totally gonna love these. Her kids do. And then once you know if you want this 30, 60, 90, or 120 first time ever 4-month supply, which is the best savings, then you gotta choose a flavor, which right now we're gonna launch a new one. And by the way, we have sold 9.2 million 8Greens products on the queue. 600,000 of them have been these soft, squishy, juicy, good for you greens gummies. Okay, here are your flavors. Up top, apple, OG, green, Granny Smith apple, tart, sprightly, yummy. You're taking 4 a day, that's all it takes. If you get these home, I would highly suggest sharing this with everyone in your family. So you probably want the 120-day supply because it's the best value, saves you over 40 bucks. Mango. Then peach. I love peach, probably is my favorite. If you love peach, you have to wait till January. It's gonna ship then. That's the only one that is an advanced order. And then the new is the orange. Brand new flavor. Tastes literally like you have just bitten into a tart Honeybell. Incredible. So choose the supply you want, 30, 60, 90, 120. Choose the flavor you want, and on the auto delivery, oh wait, there is no auto delivery. So you have to stock up and save. We never offer auto delivery. And then of course we would love to hear from you and your calls. Okay, so the retail value is on your screen, and here's how it breaks down. Everything is a crazy good savings off of the regular retail value. But when you get to $260 versus $150, that 120-day, 4-month supply, especially if you're gonna be sharing with somebody else in your household, you'll go through a jar real quick. That is our most popular. I also pre-launched this at 8 o'clock Eastern last night. 3,000 have been ordered, and I was already giving limited quantity updates on the 4-month supply of the brand new orange. I'm gonna introduce you to the lady that makes this possible. She also really enjoys when I talk about how I love bacon, egg, and cheese wake-up wraps at Dunkin' Donuts, and now my Wendy's Baconator.
I love her honesty.
Because she's mortified by the fact that, yes, that's how I'm eating.
A little surprised.
But you know what? The reality is we all have a version of that, right?
Exactly.
You have how many kids?
I have 2.
You traveled transcontinentally.
I live between 2 countries.
Explain how the brand began before we dive into what I would say, because you started in like 2016 with the effervescent tablets.
Yes, ma'am.
Teaching us to drink our greens, and that was really yummy and easy. But this is like candy. It's even more popular. How did you start?
I started when I was 25, and I had a very serious illness. And when Western medicine could do no more, I literally traveled the globe to end up back in my apartment going to the basics of food. And for me, these are what worked. Now, I know, like you, like Sean, like me, I mean, how do you eat wheatgrass, right? In your everyday life. When you're sick, yeah, you're gonna sort it out, but in your everyday life. So these are the 8 greens: spinach, kale, wheatgrass, barley grass, aloe vera, blue-green algae, chlorella, and spirulina. I know you're like, wait, what? Don't worry about them, I got it covered. They are the 8 greens that come from the farm. So the fact that there are real greens in this and it tastes like this, it took me 5 years. I know, it sounds ridiculous.
Well, GMO-free, no gluten. By the way, 50 calories just for 4 gummies a day. And the thing that it took her 5 years, and you'll tell the story. Most of these healthy, supplemental, wellness, chewies, pills, drinks that look like, oh, that's fresh juiced stuff, it must be good. They're filled with sugar to make them taste good, but what's remarkable here is she makes these in a way that retains all the vegetable value, and they're delicious. Saliva is collecting in my jowls, but I'm not ingesting like crazy amounts of sugar.
Yes, no, the sugar is so important. In total serious, most of them have like 27 grams of sugar because it's all the apple juice to make it taste good. We have the 8 greens, and I need to say this because it's super important you know this. They are dehydrated, so the water's taken out. No heat is applied because then all the nutrients are killed. And they are put into these gummies. And the flavor is the natural flavor. So it comes from the orange, from the peaches, etc.
Can we go to the equivalency table? Guys, please call me with great stories. I am so heartened when you call in because
I know, we get the best stories.
You get the best stories. And this really is why we get the best stories, because I don't think a lot of people are able to get this into daily life.
I mean, 15 cups of broccoli. Let's try to have 1 cup of broccoli. So, Sean, I want to say, the U.S. Department of Agriculture Food Database made these equivalencies, okay? So these 4 gummies have as much, the chart's going to be on the screen, as much vitamin B5 as 15 cups of broccoli, as much vitamin B6 as 6 cups of spinach, as much oranges, 3 oranges for vitamin C, and 7 cups of vitamin B12 for milk. So think of the B's as the energy, and then the vitamin C is your immunity and keeping you healthy over the winter.
We are so busy on the phone lines.
4 of these are this.
600 ordered in the show tonight. You are eating 4 of these gummies a day, or this is a week's worth of the nutrition that they say you should be getting that I'm really confident you're not.
Oh, yes. Can I just say one thing? When you say the CDC says 90% of Americans don't get the daily nutrients, that's a cup. 1 cup. How basic, eh?
So, and how basic too, like I have a 7-year-old daughter, ages 4 and up are allowed to eat these.
Yeah, well,
and
that's so
they
important.
are so tasty, and we have already some updates, but yeah, if you have kids and they're not getting their daily dose, I'm just saying, this is about self-care, wellness, health, mind, body, soul, and it does not have to be overwhelming. I always tell Dawn, I did buy a juicer one time. I fell into that trap and was like, wow, that looks so great, and it looks so easy, and I'm gonna do that. And then I got the juicer home, and I made the juice one time. The juice was great, by the way.
It's good you did it once.
Yeah, but cleaning that juicer out was nasty. And I was like, I am not doing this on a regular, frequent basis. So for people like me that are busy, that don't cook, that aren't sure what to do here, but they know here, green, 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 green is like good, 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 good.
Yep.
This makes it easy. Okay, you have to choose either 30-day supply, you take 4 gummies a day, 60-day supply, 90-day supply, that's 3 months, or new tonight, the most popular, 120-day supply. Never have we offered that big of a supply because auto delivery is never available for this item, so you guys need to stock up. In the 30-day supply apple, 350 to go around, that's it. In the 30-day supply mango, 530 to go around. In the brand new orange, we have 65 to go around in the 30-day supply. Now, the peach is going to ship in January. Everything else now ships now. And then we have an update in the 60-day supply. In the apple 60-day, 450 to go around. Call us with your great stories. In the mango, we have 775 to go around. This is all we have. There's no auto delivery. If you plan to make this your wellness step in the new year, that's the easiest and the most affordable, you're gonna need to pick up multiples because there's never a subscribe and save situation here on QVC for these. The peach ships in January, everything else ships now. And then in the brand new orange 60-day, 165 remaining.
Can we talk about flavors?
Please.
So the flavors are very important to me because we're basically getting you real greens, but we want them to taste good. So the orange is from the orange. And it's literally like an orange is exploding in your mouth.
Literally, when you bite in, it's literally like I taste rind. Like rind and tangy juice. And like, it is making me squint a little, like it's so tangy. It's like Honeybell tangy. It's a triumph.
Well, thank you. Our peach, our #1 seller.
Yep.
Our peach, it is like a Georgia peach is melting in your mouth. I think it's, I'd have to say, my family's favorite. I know you said it's your favorite.
It isn't. I don't even like peach. I mean, I like peaches.
I know. Do you know? I'm not exactly. Me too.
But
it
was a thing in high school, peach schnapps. Peach is not really, but this.
I know, it's like it explodes in your mouth. I don't know how to explain it. It's amazing. And then we have the mango, which sold out in 2 seconds last year.
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully that doesn't happen. Again, a mango exploding in your mouth. And apple is our, now I understand what OG is, original.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so original, just got that one. It's our first gummy. It's our tried and true. It's really the all-arounder. Every single family I know gets the apple and loves it.
I mean, these are critical, but not really costly and not really tough or time-consuming steps to take into the new year. We're just starting it a little early. It's no fun to start the new year on January 1, all geeked up and ready to do everything right you should do, and then find you order it then on January 1st, and it's not in your hands till January 10th. Okay, well, that's not helpful. I want to start on the 1st. So we're launching this now, and I'll just say, I told a couple people today. So number one, I am definitely 52 and in perimenopause. And number two, Joe, my husband, is giving me a trainer gym thing for the new year. Not because I want to be all buff, but because I realize that if I don't start doing something, that the atrophy, there will not be longevity. And so I went and had like an in-body scan done as a precursor to starting with this trainer. And he told me, because of my nutrition, I am so depleted, I need to gain 14 pounds of lean muscle mass.
Ah.
So
going to Wendy's today.
Yeah, the Baconator is just not a long-term probable solution.
No.
I do want to say on our screen, reiterate for everyone, this is a true fact, what you see there.
What do I see?
Oh, sorry, 90%.
Oh, this is... I see that the CDC tells me that 90% of Americans do not get the minimum vegetables a day, which is 1 cup. 1 cup. And I just want to explain to you guys the reason we can never put these on auto delivery. As the founder, I feel very bad about this because I do want you guys to be able to get real greens. Because they're real greens, we can't, it's not this automatic obvious. So I really apologize for that, but you will know they're real greens.
4 gummies have 50 calories.
Yes.
And only
non-GMO.
Yep. No gluten.
No gluten. And most importantly, real greens from the farm.
And not crazy grams of sugar that you're like, oh, no wonder they taste so good.
Yeah, most of them have like 27 grams of sugar. Oh, forget it.
I mean,
Then
that's
you're-
the down.